Your cat is revealing something you never noticed. Most people spend years living with cats without ever realizing that they are being trusted in ways that few humans truly understand. Cats do not express emotions loudly. They do not seek validation the same way dogs often do. Their language is quieter, deeper, almost invisible to anyone who is not paying close attention. And because of that, millions of owners completely miss the most important emotional signals their cats are constantly giving them. For a long time, people believed cats were emotionally distant animals, independent creatures that tolerated humans only for convenience, food, or shelter. But researchers who study feline behavior discovered something very different. Cats create emotional attachments that are far more complex than most people imagine. The problem is not that cats do not feel deeply. The problem is that humans rarely understand the way they communicate those feelings. And once you begin to notice these hidden signs, something changes forever. You start realizing that your cat has been silently speaking to you this entire time. Experts in animal behavior explain that cats are naturally cautious creatures. In the wild, survival depended on remaining alert almost every second of the day. A distracted cat could become prey. A vulnerable cat could lose territory, food, or safety. Because of this, cats evolved with incredibly sensitive instincts. Even inside a calm home, those instincts still exist beneath the surface. Your cat constantly analyzes sounds, movements, routines, voices, and emotional energy around them. That means trust is never automatic for a cat. It is earned slowly, quietly, through repetition, safety, and emotional consistency. And this is why certain behaviors become so powerful. When a cat does something that lowers its defenses around you, it is revealing something deeply personal, something instinctive, something ancient. Scientists who observe domestic cats notice that many trust-based behaviors are directly connected to vulnerability. Sleeping deeply near someone, turning their back completely, seeking contact during fear or discomfort. These are not random habits. They are emotional decisions your cat makes subconsciously. The incredible part is that most owners never realize the meaning behind them. Some even misinterpret these signs completely. One of the behaviors you are about to discover is so strange that many people think their cat is being distant or uninterested when it happens. But feline specialists explain that this behavior can actually mean the opposite. It may reveal that your cat feels so safe around you that it no longer feels the need to stay alert. And for a cat, that level of trust is rare. Today, you are going to discover 3 things cats only do with people they truly trust. Hidden behaviors that reveal emotional safety, attachment, and vulnerability in ways most humans never notice. And once you understand what these signs really mean, you may realize that your cat has been showing love and trust far more often than you ever imagined. The moment your cat completely lowers its guard, there is a moment when your cat becomes more vulnerable than at almost any other time of the day. A moment when instincts slow down, muscles relax, and the constant state of alert finally begins to disappear. Most people witness this behavior every single day without understanding how emotionally significant it truly is. It happens when a cat falls into deep sleep near someone they trust. Not just a light nap. Not the quick resting posture cats use while still monitoring their surroundings. Researchers who study feline sleep patterns explain that cats enter different levels of rest depending on how safe they feel in their environment. When a cat only feels partially secure, their body remains tense. Their ears continue reacting to sounds, their paws stay prepared for movement, even their breathing remains controlled and light. But when a cat reaches deep sleep near you, something extraordinary is happening internally. That cat has decided you are not a threat. Specialists in animal behavior observed that cats rarely allow themselves to fully relax in places where they feel uncertain. In nature, sleeping deeply in the wrong place could be dangerous. A predator, a rival, or an unfamiliar sound could mean immediate risk. Because of this, cats develop survival instincts that keep them alert most of the time, even indoors. That is why certain sleeping behaviors carry such powerful emotional meaning. When your cat stretches out completely beside you, exposes part of the belly, lets the paws loosen naturally, or allows the tail to remain still without tension, your cat is silently revealing trust. Some cats even begin twitching slightly during deeper sleep stages. their whiskers move, their eyes tremble softly beneath closed eyelids. Experts explain that these moments indicate a level of relaxation cats only reach when they feel emotionally and physically secure. In other words, your cat is allowing vulnerability in your presence. And vulnerability is something cats protect carefully. Many owners think affection only exists when a cat is active, playful, or demanding attention. But feline trust often appears in silence instead, in stillness. In the moments when your cat stops scanning the room and simply rests beside you without fear. That behavior may seem small to humans, but for a cat, it means everything. Because a deeply sleeping cat is a defenseless cat. And when your cat chooses to become defenseless near you, it is placing its safety in your hands without even realizing it consciously. Scientists who observe long-term feline bonding notice that cats tend to reserve their deepest sleep for places and individuals associated with emotional security. That is why some cats specifically choose to sleep near a certain person even when there are many comfortable places available in the house. It is not always about comfort. Sometimes, it is about trust. And there is another behavior even more surprising than this one. A behavior so subtle that many people completely misunderstand it. Some even think their cat is being cold or uninterested when it happens, but in reality, it may be one of the strongest signs of trust a cat can possibly show. The strange habit that actually means absolute trust. There is one behavior that confuses cat owners more than almost any other. It looks distant, cold, almost disrespectful in a strange way. Many people think their cat is ignoring them when it happens. Some even believe it means the cat does not care about their presence at all. But feline behavior specialists explain that the truth is often the complete opposite. When a cat turns its back to you and remains completely relaxed nearby, your cat may actually be showing one of the highest levels of trust possible. At first, this behavior seems contradictory. Humans are naturally taught to associate attention with affection. We expect eye contact, direct interaction, visible engagement, but cats do not think like humans. Their emotional language is based far more on safety than performance. And in the feline world, turning your back on someone is an enormous psychological gesture, because it means lowering surveillance. Researchers who study feline instincts explain that cats constantly monitor their surroundings. Even inside safe homes, their brains continue scanning movements, sounds, doors, windows, and changes in the environment. This instinct comes from thousands of years of survival behavior. A cat that stopped paying attention completely in the wrong environment could place itself in danger. That is why cats rarely expose their backs carelessly. The back of the body is a vulnerable area. When a cat deliberately sits beside you, facing away, lies down with its back exposed toward you, or remains motionless without checking your movements repeatedly, something subtle but powerful is happening emotionally. Your cat does not feel the need to monitor you, and that changes everything. Experts in animal psychology observed that cats tend to maintain visual awareness around people they do not fully trust. They position themselves carefully. They monitor movement constantly. They stay partially alert. But when a cat completely relaxes with its back turned, it often means your presence no longer activates defensive instincts. In simple terms, your cat feels safe enough to stop worrying about what you might do. What makes this behavior even more fascinating is that many cats only reserve it for specific people. Some cats live in homes with multiple humans, but consistently choose one person to sleep beside while facing away completely. One person they allow behind their blind spot, one person they instinctively identify as emotionally safe, and the most incredible part is that cats do this naturally, without calculation. They are not trying to impress you. They are responding to emotional security on a subconscious level. This is why some cats slowly walk ahead of their owners and then sit with their backs turned nearby. To humans, it may look like indifference, but behavior specialists explain that this can actually reflect deep comfort. Your cat does not feel pressured to watch you constantly because your presence already feels predictable and safe. For a cautious animal like a cat, that is a massive emotional statement, especially because trust is not something cats give easily. A cat may enjoy food from many people, accept petting from strangers, even tolerate attention from visitors. But true trust appears when vigilance disappears. And there is one final behavior that reveals something even deeper than trust alone. Because the next sign appears during the moments when your cat feels emotionally fragile, scared, or vulnerable in ways most humans never notice. When your cat reveals its most vulnerable emotional state, there are moments when cats experience fear, discomfort, confusion, or emotional stress, but most humans never notice it happening. Unlike many animals, cats evolved learning to hide weakness. In nature, showing vulnerability could attract predators, rivals, or danger. Because of that, cats became masters at disguising pain, fear, and emotional fragility. This is why veterinarians and animal behavior specialists often say that cats suffer in silence. And this is exactly what makes the next behavior so meaningful. When a cat chooses to seek you during moments of fear or discomfort, your cat is revealing a level of emotional trust that goes far beyond simple affection. Most people imagine trust as something visible during happy moments, a playful cat, a cuddly cat, a relaxed cat, but experts in feline psychology explain that the deepest emotional bonds often appear during stressful situations instead. The true test of trust is not where a cat goes when everything feels calm, it is where the cat goes when something feels wrong. And many cats choose one specific person. Researchers observed that emotionally bonded cats frequently approach trusted humans after frightening experiences. Some cats quietly walk toward their owner after hearing a loud noise. Others remain physically close during storms, unfamiliar visitors, or stressful situations inside the house. Some suddenly sleep near their owner when they are not feeling well. Others begin soft vocalizations late at night, not because they want food, but because they are seeking reassurance. These behaviors may seem small, but emotionally, they are enormous, because cats do not naturally expose weakness. When a frightened cat stays near you instead of isolating completely, your presence is becoming associated with protection, emotional safety, stability. Your cat is not simply sharing space with you. Your cat is using your presence to regulate fear and stress internally. And that level of connection is incredibly rare in the feline world. Specialists explain that bonded cats often develop what scientists call a secure base behavior. This means the cat begins treating a trusted human almost like an emotional anchor inside the environment. When uncertainty appears, the cat instinctively moves closer to the person associated with calmness and safety. Without realizing it, you become part of your cat's survival instincts. That is why some cats suddenly appear beside their owners after being startled, why they quietly stay near someone when they feel sick, why they sit outside a bedroom door during the night, why they look for physical proximity during moments humans assume they simply want attention. Sometimes, they are searching for emotional protection. And perhaps the most beautiful part of all this is that cats do not fake vulnerability. They do not perform emotions for approval. Every instinct inside them was designed to hide weakness, not expose it. So, when a cat allows you to witness fear, discomfort, confusion, or emotional fragility without running away completely, your cat is offering something extremely personal, trust at its deepest level. And once you understand this, you begin realizing that cats are far more emotionally connected than most people will ever understand. Maybe your cat loves you more than you realize. After understanding these behaviors, something becomes impossible to ignore. Cats do not trust casually. Every deep sleep beside you, every moment they turn their back without fear, every time they search for your presence during stress or vulnerability, your cat is revealing something emotionally profound in complete silence. And the reason so many people fail to notice it is because cats express love differently from humans. They do not always need dramatic gestures. They communicate through safety. Behavior specialists explain that trust is one of the rarest things a cat can offer because cats are naturally cautious animals. Their instincts were shaped by survival, vigilance, and emotional self-protection. That is why trust from a cat feels so quiet on the outside while meaning so much internally. Your cat is constantly evaluating the world around them. Who feels predictable, who feels safe, who brings calm instead of tension. And when a cat finally decides that a person belongs in that category, something extraordinary begins happening. The cat slowly lowers invisible defenses that most humans never even notice existed in the first place. That is why these small behaviors matter so much. A cat sleeping deeply beside you is not just resting. A cat turning its back is not ignoring you. A cat searching for your presence during fear is not being needy. Your cat is communicating emotional security. Scientists who study feline attachment observed that bonded cats often develop routines centered around trusted humans. They follow certain people through the house, sleep closer to them, adjust their behavior around their emotional state. Some even react differently to the voice of a trusted owner compared to strangers, not because they are dependent, because they feel connected. And perhaps this is what makes feline love so powerful. It is subtle, quiet, selective. Cats do not give complete trust to everyone around them. In many cases, they do not even give it to other cats, easily. Which means that when your cat chooses to feel emotionally safe with you, that trust carries enormous meaning inside their world, much more than most people realize. So, maybe your cat has already been telling you these things for years? Maybe every strange sleeping position, every silent moment nearby, every vulnerable behavior was your cat's way of saying something that words could never fully express. I feel safe with you. And for a creature guided so strongly by instinct, survival, and caution, those words may be one of the deepest forms of love they can possibly offer. Which of these behaviors has your cat already shown you without you noticing before?